Welcome to the adventures of your boy, Nob Bruntley, now with 100% more mournhold. So, yesterday, of course, we finished for Fire Moth, I think it was, one of the DLC areas, or one of the official plugin areas, and out of that, we ended up with 90 ebony ore. After which I said, let's go to Mournhold and just spend it, right? So we are in Mournhold right now. We're only in Mournhold just to do this for the time being. Mainly because the Tribunal DLC, as I recall, is kind of expected to take place after the main storyline. So that will still be our regular goal for the time. We won't do too much in Mournhold besides this. But I was just looking and seeing what armor we should really upgrade, and I realized that we've got a right pauldron, but not a left pauldron. We just don't have one for whatever reason. So what we need to craft is a set of ebony pauldrons, ideally a custom ebony pauldrons if we can afford it. He does craft them as well. Left ebony pauldron is 21 raw ebony and 16,800 gold. Wow. Come back in 24 hours, so we're just going to stand in front of him. And then we say, ebony armor. Here's your custom ebony pauldron, handcrafted by yours truly. Let's take a look. Ebony left pauldron, there it is. Oh, so it's just regular ebony armor. But you just get to, oh, I don't know, I guess it's the same, right? I don't know, obviously I haven't got any regular ebony armor to compare it to. It looks identical to the regular set of ebony gear. And now we'll make an ebony right pauldron as well. Besides that, like, the rest of our armor, I mean, we've got the boots of blinding speed, the curse to save his heart, which is unbeatable. We've got the Daedric face of God, the Daedric greaves, and ebony braces. I mean, the only thing we actually need are the pauldrons. So ebony right, ebony right pauldron, and then we're done. At which point, I don't know if I've explained this already, and I apologize if I've completely forgotten to. Basically, over the next couple of days, my parents are coming down to visit. So I'm going to have to pre-record basically a load of episodes. 15, I think, in total, because they're here for 4 days. Obviously, I do, they're here for 4 or 5 days, something like that. And obviously, I'm doing 3 episodes a day, including today as well. Means I've got to record 15 episodes in total. So it's quite a chunk of work. Now, my priority is, of course, always to the main channel. But I will try and ensure that I get enough Morrowind pre-recorded. Now, on the topic of that, I'll stick to the main quest. Bear in mind, we've barely done any main quest, and I feel like 3 days of doing the main quest will catch us up to kind of where we should be, you know? That should be enough to just kind of be balanced and not require too much guidance. As a result of that, obviously, I can't check comment section and act on them like I normally do. But yeah, just catching up to the main quest shouldn't be too difficult. Obviously, we're way over-leveled for that type of thing anyway. There we are. And that, my friends, is basically the best gear we can get right now. So we got 48 raw ebony. Is there anything else I could do with that? I mean, there's really not, is there? We've got Daedric greaves, we've got the boots. What else can he craft out of it? Ebony armor. Ebony helmet, ebony boots. Yeah, we don't need any of it. Can I just sell him the ebony then? Because we aren't going to use it for anything. Besides potion ingredients, to be fair. I also want to see what weapons he had, because he's got adamantium weapons. He's got adamantium claymore, which of course is not going to be as good as the armor that we've got right now. Sell adamantium. Sell steelite. That's so weird that he would sell steel and not adamantium. Well, we've got to do something with it. So I think for the time being, we'll just stick it on his anvil. That way we'll always know where it is, and it won't despawn or anything, and then we can just come back for it if we ever need it. It's a sensible place, I think, to leave the ebony stuff. Let's also sell on this Dwemer pauldron as well. Is that lighter than the Dwemer stuff? Weight 10, and the ebony is weight 20. Oh, God, it's double the weight. Wow. Okay. I was going to say, oh, let's also get him to repair the Ward of Akavir. Right, of course. I was going to say, as a result of that, we might have saved a little bit of weight, but it turns out the ebony is twice as heavy. There we are. We've got the Ward of Akavir giving us our luck fortification as well. Affects every action doing a small way. 25 bonus stat is pretty significant, is it not? Shit, that's huge. Okay. Let's head out of Mournhold for now, then, because I don't want to get too involved here, because Mournhold is, I mean, I would argue some of the best content in Morrowind. You know, it came after the main game. It had a lot of months in development. They dedicated it all to a relatively small area. This is very much the Shivering Isles of Morrowind. And I know a lot of people say that the Shivering Isles is the best part of Oblivion. I tend to agree. It's a little bit memey, isn't it? Sometimes it's very much borderline handsome Jack humor. But it is incredibly well polished. Obviously, the environment was fantastic too, and that's exactly the same as Mournhold. So I don't want to just dive into it kind of willy-nilly when we're halfway through doing a bunch of other shit as well. Right, we are back to Ebonheart. So, what was our main quest? What are we doing right now for Caius? Oh, Caius just said fuck off and go and do something, didn't he? I wonder what he meant by that. I wonder if he meant, you know, level up a couple of times, or go and complete another quest, perhaps, in the time being. Either way, we'll go back and we'll see him. See if he's actually willing to speak to us again now. What's the quickest way back to... Quickest way back? I guess we could take a ship to... So there must be some mistake. A fisherwoman, not a gondolier. Is she the one that takes us to Solstheim? I don't entirely remember. You are going to take us to Vivek Foreign Quarter. What a ball ache. And then you're going to take us to the Silt Strider. Now, as for the quests on Caius, I talked about this briefly yesterday. There's only like 10 quests overall, is there not, for Caius? So I imagine we're probably roughly kind of halfway... Oh, shit. Roughly kind of halfway through. So if we could get, over the next couple of days, the quest for Caius done, that would be quite a nice place to... That'd be quite a nice amount of content for me to do, obviously, without so much of your guidance going on in the comments section. Hello? Then that puts us at quite a nice bookend as well. Orders? There we are. We need some Ashlander informant. I've heard that a fellow in Alderun named Hassel Zensabani, an Ashlander who left the Waste to become a wealthy trader, say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 1,000 drakes, find out what Zensabani likes, get him a gift, give him the gift, see if he'll tell you about the Ashlanders and the Ravarian cult, and then report back to me. Okay then. God, he's so buff. Somebody actually in Discord the other day linked some official artwork of Caius. And it's quite literally still him, topless and jacked. Just this jacked up, cracked out old man. So we're going back to Old Rune. I guess we want to take the Mages Guild teleport in that case. It's been a while since we've been to Old Rune, actually. Is that Aldrune or Aldrune? I always assumed it was Aldrune, but... It's probably my guess with this game not having so much voice acting. Everyone always argues about the pronunciation in Morrowind. Right, Aldrune. We are looking for... a man. Did he give us any rough directions? Hassel Zansubani. Okay, I guess we can speak to, like, a guard, or just see if anybody knows where he is. We can't talk to you about him. Let's go speak to...
I suppose
Hello?
I have a moment.
Oh.
What is it?
Oh, God, someone's under attack. Oh, hang on, we're coming. What do you think it is? Cliff Racer? It is a fucking Cliff Racer. Did I just kill someone, genuinely? Oh, no, it was this guy, unable to deal with it. Redoran Guard. What a dick. Hang on, let's speak to him about this Ashlander then. Hello, I'm looking for... Okay, never mind. Wait, that wasn't... Apelles Mashius is definitely not the person we're looking for. We'll go to the... Wait, you'll have to become a wealthy trader. I think maybe in the shell. You know, the big building underground, that's where all the wealthy traders are. We could check out the council building too, I guess. Let's go and have a look around. Let me just remember his name again. Hassel Zansubani. Becoming a wealthy trader in Alderun. It's got to be in here, right? Just putting kind of 2 and 2 together. This is where we bought all the exquisite clothing. This is where all the traders are. I think it's probably in here. Bottom floor, I guess. Hello. Alchemist. Cien Sintiv. That's not the person we're after. Bivali Tenoran. And there was, what, an enchanter in here as well? Lathavari. Oh, shit. Okay. I guess I've made a horrible mistake. How do we get out? Oh, is this way out? Ah, Old Rune, there we are. Well, they make the traders go in a separate door. That's fucked up. A clothier. I genuinely cannot find Morrowind Manor. I very much doubt it would be at the temple, right? I'm looking for somewhere where we could potentially just ask for rumors. Gildan's house. We've got... Ah! Hanarari... No, that's not the same person. It's a similar name. Hassel Zansabani. That's Hanarai Asadul... Yeah, whatever. Done my names. I think the specifically Ashlander names are... Old Scar Inn. Okay. An inn is the best place to ask for rumors. Hello.
What do you
know about... There he is. Hassel... It's a trader. He has his own room here. He's born an Ashlander. Knows the speech and custom is grown rich by trading with them for things prized by Westerners. Yes. He has his own room here.
You may speak.
Sadrin Volos. Hello? Yes, what do you call these rooms? He has his own hole in the wall here. You people can spring to some doors, huh? Doors are too much? Shasev? He's not here. The fuck? Hello?
What is it, Sarah?
Have I missed something? Hang on. Local. Yeah, I don't know where the hell he is then, Chief. Redoran Guard? Oh.
Traveler.
Oh, there we go.
I must be going.
Hansel Zansubani. Hello. A gift. How about 1,000 gold? Then you can buy your own gift. I am Hansel Zansubani. I'm a retired trader. Well, that explains where we can find him then. If you have business, speak it. I see you wish to learn of the Ashlanders from me. What is it you wish to learn? What are their gift-giving customs? A curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. A thoughtful gift is a sign you are cautious, considerate, and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle with great risks. For a test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Right. Well, let's take your earnest thought and effort as a token of your gift. You've behaved courteously and I'm inclined to help you. Okay, so our gift to him was just courtesy to his customs. That's okay, fair enough. Yeah, I get it. Ashlanders. There is too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written up what you should know. That was fucking fast. About the Ashlanders and the Reverend cult. Fortify writing 100 points on self. Most of all, you're visiting a camp. There are things you know about the courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. Things you face about the Reverend cult. Perhaps you'd be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. We already knew that. Right, Ashlanders, you have my notes. What about courtesy? May challenge a stranger who enters you without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes. If you leave when requested, you may be forgiven. Be careful about Ashkans, tribal chiefs and wise women, tribal seers and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Right, okay. So these guys follow real-world laws of you can't just walk into their house. Crazy. Challenges. When challenged for sport, it's acceptable to decline. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from offense given in speech or action or represent a customary formal challenge or status ritual. Right, got it. Okay, I think we've asked him everything we need to know. They really know about Ashlanders and what about the Reverend cult? Worship the Ashkan, or the Ashkan, I guess, and the Horator, Nerevar, Moon and Star, who in the ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarves and banished their treacherous Dagothar and his foul hosts beneath the Red Mountain. It's too much reading. A consequence Ashlander worship only among the Urshilaku. Do its followers of any influence, okay? They are Ashlanders of the Northern Ashlands, northwest of Vardenfell. It's their chief, a brave and respected leader, warrior protector from the Reverend cult. Okay. Right, okay then, fair enough. So we need to go and see, if we want to find out specifically about the Reverend cult, we need to go and see the Urshilaku who don't really, so everyone else apparently regards it with suspicion and skepticism, so the ones who really dig it are the Urshilaku. Got it. And where are they again? Northwest of Vardenfell. I wonder where we'll be going next. Thank you, my friend. You're a kind and just man. Oh, my bloody mark is still in Mournhold, isn't it? We should probably drop it at Caius for the time being, especially as we are going to be going back and forth, trying to kind of catch ourselves up here. Right. Send me to Balmora, thank you. And let's go like this. Instant transport straight to Caius's house. Oh no. I jumped a little bit too high there. We're fine. I realized as well, if you look straight down and reposition yourself, you can fine-tune where you're going to land. No. Orders. Thank you. Oh, God, there we go. Thank you, report. Keep his notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Urshilaku camp to speak with Solmatula and Nibani Mesa. Before you go, I think it might be time to tell you what's going on. The Emperor advisors think that you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave when we arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything. And you'll see as you see in the decoded message, the Emperor's counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Nerevarine? At first, I thought you were supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now, I don't know what to think, but I'm sure of one thing. It's not just primitive superstition. We'll treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So, Zanzibani says Sol Matul and Nibani Mesa at the Urshilaku camp are heads of the Nerevarine cult. I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them the story and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. Okay. As heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can be best judged whether you satisfy their prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report to me. Here's 200 drakes are expensive, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. See Somnus Vunis and Crulius Pontanian at Fort Moonmoth. Some scrolls for you. Don't worry about it. The blight is very bad. Right, okay. Don't worry about that too much. We'll be fine, Caius. We've got a cure blight spell. I think we can't cast down spell on self though, because it's really expensive, isn't it? So, somebody said if we craft a, like an insta-blight charm, or an insta-blight spell, if we just craft it from the Vivex one we got, because that was like a really expensive to use spell, we can make a really cheap one. So why don't we do that very quickly before we head into, into the Ashlands, like the proper Ashlands this time. Who does spell making again?
How nice.
It's
I like
the
good company.
high elf.
What can I do for you?
Hello. Spell making. I need to cure blight on self. Shit. Fuck, that is really expensive, isn't it? Oh, no, maybe it was the Vivek's Ash Mask spell that made it cheap. I don't really remember in hindsight. Cure blight disease on touch. No, we need cure blight disease on self, otherwise we could be a little bit fucked there. Okay, maybe we will have to go get the scrolls. I'm just going to go through it very slowly, make sure we... Yeah, we don't. We could enchant something. We could just summon a golden saint, and... What do I do with my Daedric shield? We put it in the house. I think I'll summon a golden saint and enchant, say, one of our ebony pauldrons with cure blight. I think that might be the most sensible idea. It'll probably cost us a fucking fortune. But, I mean, the guaranteed success chance of actually being able to cast it, I think, is a sensible precaution. Where do we want to go? We want to go to Vivek. Excuse me. So let's go work on that very quickly, just as a nice little, just as a nice little precaution there. So I'm not entirely sure what the blight will do to us if we catch it. And here we are. Okay. I'm pretty sure I put it in... No, I didn't put it in there because we... There it is. Daedric Tower Shield. Got it. Right, okay. Let's go ahead and summon ourselves the Golden Saint. Let's hit with the Soul Trap as well. Swap out our Ward of Akavir. What? Oh, we did actually swap it out. Got it. I'm going to summon the Golden Saint to start off with. Daedric Tower Shield and Open Sesame. And then Soul Trap. I'm sorry, my friend. Surely you must know what's coming now. Somebody said if we spam click as the Golden Saint dies, we can loot its gear. I do want to try that very quickly. I don't know if you heard me mashing my keyboard to try and pull that off. I do want to give it a go. Not because we want the gear or anything, obviously. But just to see exactly what it does. I think that'd be kind of fun. I just want to see how it works, to be honest with you. Because that, for like an early game exploit, might not be too bad. Right, okay. Let's see. Ow. That really hurt. Ah. Classic. Okay, give it a minute. What a showdown, huh? Noel Brontley versus the Golden Saint trapped in time. Imagine that Khajiit coming home after months and seeing that in her basement. Right, if we mash and keep... Oh, yes, you can. Wow. Okay. You gotta be careful not to over-mash it, evidently. I don't know if there's a take-all button in this game, because you could just mash that instead. Alright, let's get our other shield back on instead. We'll go ahead and drop the Daedric one down. We want to go back to anywhere, really, where we can do some spell crafting. What would be the quickest way from here? I mean, I guess back to Balmora. Balmora looks like it's really far away. It's really, really not. It's literally over those mountains. Like 2 jumps, we can get back there, no problem.
Enjoy a good conversation.
I do enjoy a good conversation. Right, I need you to... Oh, no, shit, it's enchanting we want, not spell making, you big stinky. Who does enchanting here? Does anybody do enchanting here?
Need something, I will be happy to oblige.
Cat, please. Fuck! Get out of the way! Jesus Christ. There's fucking NPCs in this game. Please get out of the way. Why is she standing there?
Please, feel free
Brother.
to talk at your leisure.
I can't get in. Oh, we actually just cannot get into that room. Unbelievable. Somebody does enchanting. Maybe it's the Bosmer in hindsight. Hello. It is the Bosmer. Okay. I need you to enchant Cure Blight Disease on self. Thank you. 108,000! Chances are it can't even hold it. Daedric Face of God might not be too bad. Can't hold it. 150 out of 75. What the fuck? And that won't... Constant effective Cure Blight. It costs 1,000 on the enchantment. I actually can't do that. You can't have... Yeah. Wow. What about, like, the Greaves? Obviously not constant, thank you. Cast when used. Enchantment 7? It can hold 7? Well, I guess that's fuck that then, huh? What a waste of time. We might as well enchant it with something. Somebody suggested Night Eye as a good solution. We actually don't have Night Eye. Or is it Cat's Eye? I don't remember. Night Vision, regardless. We actually don't have that. Can we Soul Trap constant on self? No, I want it to just be constantly Soul Trapping our enemies. I guess putting it on a weapon would be pretty good, right? Well, fuck. That's quite annoying. We could have a... Can you do summon constant? So, constant summon a Golden Saint, for example. Oh, you can. What about, like, a constant summon of, like, a Storm Atronach? That'd be quite cool. Daedric Mask. Okay, so why don't we do constant Flame Atronach? That'd be kind of cool. Try that one. So it's 35 for Ancestral Ghost. Shit. I mean, even this is quite expensive, isn't it? Skeletal minion. We could have a permanent skeletal minion. A little companion. I can see I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna absolutely murder it if we have that. I just don't know. Cure common disease on self? Fuck, even that's 1,000 enchant points. I think I've gone to just about every bloody mage's guild in Vardenfell at this point. Not a single one sells Night Eye. Brother. Wherever I've not been to Sadrith Mora. I think Sadrith Mora is the only one I haven't yet been to. Come on. Barter, training. Come on. Spells, yes. Night Eye, Cat's Eye, whatever it's called. Drain Blood, Feather. Somebody said Feather would also make a lot of sense, and I'll buy a Feather spell just in case we don't have it. But Feather on all of our gear so we can carry a shitload of stuff would come in very handy, things. We have had that issue multiple episodes in a row now. Nothing. Spells. Yes, come on. Crying Eye. Detect Key. Night Eye. There we go. Fucking at long last. I'm just going to buy the lot. We'll take the lot.
Well,
Thank you. Bear in mind, we're already using our instant spells anyway. So I want you to send me back to... because it doesn't really matter. To be honest, this place probably isn't bad. We need an enchanter, though. Enchanting. There we are. Now, I want you to put on my Daedric Face of God a Night Eye. On self. Constant. Night Eye 1 point. I guess we go 100 points on self, if it can hold it. It can't, but bear in mind we can use that. We can just take it on and off until we get what we want. I suppose if we do 1 to 100 and then also throw on a feather as well. What do you think? And do 1 to 100 on that. Oh wow, feather's expensive. We can't even put a single point of feather on there. Holy shit. Okay, in that case we'll just go full blown Night Eye then, and I'll just unequip it and re-equip it until we get the level of Night Eye that we're fine with. God, that's expensive. Daedric Face of... fine. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that on and off. Ooh, that brightens things up quite a lot, doesn't it? Wow. 85 points. I'll take it. Wow, that's so bright.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Might be a little bit too bright now. Shit, that's really bright, isn't it? You know what? Before I record the next episode then, I'll make sure you guys are okay with it being this bright, because that's like... that's madness. I could unequip it, I guess, and re-equip it so it's not quite as intense. That's a little bit better. Yeah. What do you think about that? It's brightened things up a huge amount. Like, I can see now. I know you guys are able to see anyway, but obviously that was something I applied to the video in post rather than, like, in-game. Changing the brightness in-game doesn't actually affect it on the recording, so... wow, this is mind-blowing. Okay. Fine. We'll take it. I did want to get some feather enchantments, too, so I might actually summon some more Golden Saints. What's the chance of us actually being able to summon one now? Summon Golden Saint. 0. Well, I mean, to be fair, we haven't got very much magicka. Hang on. Let's go and see if we can summon it by ourselves rather than going all the way back to Playjad again. He's actually done it. It's a 12% chance to cast it now. Still not ideal, but not bad either. Can I rest just like an hour? And it disappears. That is the main issue. That unless we've got magicka potions, I then can't do anything with the Golden Saint. Fuck it. I'll tell you what, I'll go back to Playjad and I'll try and enchant some of our stuff with feather or... anything, because I mean the Ebony Pauldron is going to be quite a hard thing to upgrade. It's not as if we just get... there's the reason I didn't want to upgrade an enchant like, say, the Dwemer Pauldron or anything, or the Imperial Pauldrons that we had for a long time, was... fuck! How do I get back in here? Was just in case we ended up finding something immediately that would replace it. And the only thing we've got that's better than... this is a fucking mess. The only thing we've got better than the stuff we've got equipped now is Daedric stuff. And that's worth... I mean, I think that's worth the cost of re-enchanting, in my opinion, so... let's go ahead and teleport back to Balmora then. What? I wish I was recording then. I was on this island, as will be evidenced in a second by the dead mud crabs. I pressed the wait button, and we teleported back inside the Mages Guild. I was stood here, I hit wait, and then it teleported me back. And I don't know what the fuck caused that, but it was very strange. I think it was illegal. Why here? This is nowhere near Vivek. We're bloody miles away. Let me rest. Fuck. Please, brother, I need to jump. That was very peculiar. I'm not entirely sure what happened. There's not like a teleport back to previous location button or anything, is there? And I've just not known about that this entire time. So I'll put the mark back down in this house now so I don't keep having to bloody run back here all the damn time. Right, let's go ahead and drop that quickly. We'll summon a couple more. Obviously, I'll have to be teleporting back and forth to drop the shields off and shit. But this is the start of kind of a big part of the game. That much I remember. We've got a lot of trials coming up, literally, in this situation. So we'll get the rest of our gear enchanted. We've got 5 things left to enchant. We'll go ahead and just put them with whatever might be useful. And we kind of see how we do from there. Let's go Civi Intervention. What do you think we'd end up if we used a Divine Intervention? Because I want to go wherever's closest to an Enchanter. Can take us back to... Oh. Yeah, right outside our house. I should have probably expected that. Can't believe that Daedric Greaves have an enchantment size of 7. And what's the minimum size you need for Feather? 5. Oh, there we go. We can do a magnitude of 1 to 2 Feather. That's really bad, isn't it? Delete. Well, can we do, like, Detect Key constant on self? That might not be too bad. Even that's, like, pathetic. Magnitude 1 to 2 points. So what's that, like 2 meters around us will detect a key? That seems terrible. I mean, it's probably better than nothing. It might actually help me. Bear in mind, someone said, why do you run around so fast? You miss so much obvious stuff. It'll probably help out. I'm going to look up the mechanics of Detect Key before I commit to this. This is quite a shitty enchantment to potentially commit to otherwise. Detect Key. Detect all keys in the vicinity, whether out in the open, inside containers, or carried by NPCs. They will show up on your map as green circles. Oh, that's actually not bad. The magnitude is the maximum range of detection. Right, okay. That's actually not bad at all. It's a shame that it's only... I mean, even then, 2 meters, if it is 2 meters, is not a bad range. I might commit to that. I mean, bear in mind that Daedric Greaves can probably hold fucking nothing else useful at all, so why not, huh? There we are. Shows up on our map as a green circle. God, if I can even see the friggin' map. Well, I can't see anything yet, but I mean that's not much of a test, is it? Braces can hold a pretty sizable enchantment. The pauldrons, weirdly enough, I thought they'd be able to hold much more, given that they're fucking pauldrons. But the braces can hold much more than the other ones anyway. So we could do like feather. Man, we could do like potentially up to 15 points of that. That's pretty good. 28,000. Fuck. God, this stuff's expensive. How much we feather in there? 13 points. I think we could push it a little bit further than that. What do you think? Feather 8 points. 14 points. But around 20 points to the highest. 15. Come on. 14. So playing fucking blackjack. Come on. 5. 9. 14. Actually, we could judge it by our carry weight, can't we? Or not? Wait, does it not actually lower your carry weight? 264 out of 500. Oh, but then you put it on and we have less weight. Ah, got it. Right, so 259 is worse. 258. 257. 7 points? Fucking what? So what I'll do between episodes then is I'll enchant the other... I mean, the Ebony Pauldrons, like I said, they can hold 4 points of enchantment. So I'll summon 2 more Golden Saints, kill them, enchant 1 point of feather, I guess, on both of them. It's taking us down to 236. With those two, we've lost... I mean, we've lost a lot of points of weight. What is that? 20? We've lost 28 points of weight there. So that's definitely worthwhile. That could be a nice chunk of crap that we're carrying there. Got the tech key as well. I really can't see that coming in too handy. I want to take a quick run round, see if we can actually spot any keys on the map. Was that... I think I might have wasted...
I presume.
On the map, local map, perhaps? There's fucking nothing, is there? I'm pretty sure there's a key in here, right? There's a key literally right there. What? Detect key. Feather, slow fall. Oh, I didn't do it on cast, did I? Like a fool. What did I put that on? Like our Greaves? Constant effect detect key. There's a key right there. It's not showing up. I feel like we've been bamboozled. Oh, what a waste of an enchantment. I was thinking that would be really good, because it might, you know, if it just makes it glow a little bit, or it says it shows it on the map. I thought that'd be quite cool, because it meant that we could dash around as fast as we are and actually still potentially see things. Apparently, I was completely wrong in that regard. And there's no way to clean enchantments off of things. I might find a mod for that. Even if we have to pay out the teeth for it. Like, I'd pay 200,000 to get rid of that fucking thing, because that is really just garbage. I can't believe that. Well, there we go. That's the power of Daedric Greaves. There are obviously better leg armor that we want to get, so we might want to consider just doing that instead, and not bothering about enchanting our own gear. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll leave that here for today. I want your feedback on the Night Eye, whether it's too aggressive or not. I'll go and stand outside again just so you can get a better feeling for that, because I don't want to commit to recording another 5 episodes if it's unwatchable for you guys, if it's, like, way too bright. But this is the kind of thing we're looking at. So I'll leave it to you guys to give me some feedback on that one, and then when I've got the thumbs up, I will carry on with the main storyline for the next couple of days, and then we should be back to regular business right in time for things to start getting juicy.